In the main European championships, the winter transfer campaign has ended, which has become one of the most ambitious for the post-Covid era. It can be seen that football finances are clearly recovering. Many clubs have been reinforced by new players, and some simply dismissed players on loan and saved up money for a summer transfer campaign. Some winter transfers surprised and even shocked us. Today we will talk about 7 top transfers in our opinion. We wish you a pleasant viewing and a good day. The first transfer that surprised us was the transfer of Ferran Torres to Barcelona from Manchester City, who is still one of the most promising players with a Spanish passport. The most amazing thing is how easily Guardiola let go of such a valuable asset, because the player is only 21 years old, but he can already make very important decisions on the field. After all, after moving from Valencia to Manchester City, Ferran Torres under the leadership of Pep Guardiola simply flourished. The most surprising thing is that Manchester City bosses even reduced the cost of the player from 70 million to 55 million, and also agreed to an installment plan for several years. We all know what a deplorable financial situation Barcelona is in at the moment. In Italy, they have already forgotten about the formidable scorer Krzysztof Piątek, and about those times when his name and surname was associated with a formidable striker. However, Polish moved on a loan to Fiorentina until the end of this season, with the option of purchase. I think that Hertha will be very happy if Fiorentina will buy the Polish at the end of the season for good money, if he shows himself at a good level. David Neres moved from Ajax to Donetsk Shakhtar. As we can see, the Donetsk Shakhtar cannot abandon their plan to buy all the Brazilians who play well. The Shakhtar paid 12 million euros for this transfer, but a few years ago we all saw that Neres will go to some top 5 championship. At the time his price was about 16 million pounds, but Ajax didn't want to sell him and wanted to get even more money for transfer. But after Neres got injury and missed the whole season, Ajax had to reduce the price by 5 times, and Neres for now forget about the top leagues. However, we think that he will still have tactics of playing in Champions League. Luis Nani shocked many in this winter transfer window, when at the age of 35 he moved to the Venice club. In the very first match after the transfer, having left the substitution with the first touch, Nani scored the goal against Empoli. Nani spent his best years at the Manchester United under Sir Alex Ferguson, after which time Nani couldn't stay anywhere for a long time. Newcastle had a very strong winter transfer window and spent the most money. However, we are not surprised by this. The new owners are willing to spend a lot of money to turn Newcastle into a club not only with the history but also with the ambition for the top 6. Chris Wood was bought from Burnley to weaken the competitors. Newcastle simply paid the cost of the capital clause, a player's contract. It should be noted that this is a transfer record for Burnley, but they didn't get lost, and immediately bought a replacement for Chris Wood. It was Wood Weghorst, who had been Wolfsburg's top scorer for more than 3 years. Burnley paid out 50 million euros for this new striker. At the presentation, Wood was compared with a dinosaur from the movie Jurassic Park. This is a very appropriate joke because the attacker is 197 centimeters tall. And of course, the most important transfer of the winter transfer window was the return of Christian Eriksen to top football. After her problem in Serie A, Eriksen wasn't allowed to play with a pacemaker. However, in England there is no such ban, so Brentford took advantage of this and very quickly replenished their ranks of the Danish legend and bought the captain of Danish team. We already thought that Eriksen would end his football career, but it's good that there are teams like Brentford who are ready to give us the chance to watch Eriksen and his magical football once again.